Alright guys, welcome back. I got a little bit of an update here for you. I haven't posted in a little while again, but getting things sorted out here with the AMG. So I can show you guys here. So it's still tore apart. I was able to get the injectors in, and actually, do I have the part number? Yeah, I have the part number here. Um, but yeah, I went ahead and I was able to use my 875cc injectors, my the shorties that I had, and I was able to get the correct adapters for them. So I was able, I don't know if you guys can see, the adapters are not down in here, but they're 14 millimeter adapters, and they had the clips on them. They had these little like retainer clips that held the injector to the extender, which is what I needed. And so I was able to do that. I got those, got them off of eBay. They're about $10 a piece, but they work so far. So I was able to, actually this back one here was leaking pretty bad, but I was able to pop it off and readjust and seat it correctly again. But after that, the system holds. I was able to crack. It's nice having the looped rail. So when you if you mess around with the rail and everything, if you don't want to start the car, you can. I usually just put some rags underneath right here, and crack this AN fitting, and then prime the system, and then all the air will come out first, and then you'll get some fuel out, which will kind of just get all the air out of the rail and everything. Then you can test the pressure and stuff to make sure everything is pressurized correctly. So I did that. I did it quite a few times just to be sure it built up enough pressure and everything holds as it should, which is good. And yeah, I went ahead and I put on new coil packs because I had a check engine light, or a CEL, and I had it for a random misfire for cylinder 5 and 6, but then it went away. But these did have over 150,000 miles on them, so it was time to get new ones anyway. Those were pretty expensive, but I will show you guys right over here. Here's the old ones. I'm kind of keeping a few of them just as like backups, but I'm not gonna need them ever again. But these are the ones that I used. These Bosch ones. See if I can find the part number on here for you. That one's covered somewhat. Let's see if that one has it. There it is. Here, I will show you on this one. Bosch. I believe that's the part number. So if you guys are interested in these were I got these from, it was at ECS Tuning. They're the ones who had the correct ones. They were like $70 and something cents a piece. Yeah, I know they are. It's a big bill just for these coil packs, but it's necessary to have those working correctly. But yeah, overall with shipping and handling and taxes and things like that on there, it was like $640 for all 8 coil packs. So I got those on. All the clips, all these plastic clips on here, they all snapped off. Like they're so brittle. So I just went ahead and put a zip tie on each one of them to hold them down nice and snug to the connector, so those don't ever fall off, which is what we don't want it to do. And yeah, guys, so got those on. Put the injectors on. I have a update tune on the way, so we'll get that update tune on for the bigger injectors. And yeah, because the last time I think I mentioned the car was running at what was it, third gear, about 4,000 RPM, or 3,500, 4,000. It was at 95, 96% duty cycle on the 630 injectors, which is it was a little too high, so it was cutting it a little close. So I didn't want to do that anymore, especially if I decided to drop another pulley size. Injectors would not be able to handle that. So I went ahead and got rid of those. But yeah, I have these here. These are the Bosch 630 CC injectors. They got about, I don't know, about 50, 70 miles on them, if that. So if anybody is interested in a set of 8 of these are, I mean, they're basically, they're brand new still. I mean, they're perfect. They work perfect. They just weren't enough to do with my setup right now. But if you guys are interested in these, I'll sell them for like $200 plus shipping. Just let me know in the comments or whatnot, or message me through Instagram or Facebook or something. But yeah, these are available. Also, yeah, I mean, I think that's about it, honestly, for the time being. Oh, and I just went ahead and put a new battery in the trunk because I went out here and it was dead. It completely just drained it finally. It was a very old battery, but I did that. That was like a $200 battery right there, an AGM battery. So you make sure you want to get an AGM for this car. Other than that, I think it was because of the air ride pump kept turning on, and for the rear bags, because they keep sagging down. So I'm getting kind of irritated with that whole thing. So I might just end up, I'm not sure exactly how to pronounce. I think it's Arnott or Arnott, something like that. They're a good air ride suspension for the E55. They have a kit, a conversion kit for coilovers. They're not coilovers, just regular coil suspension. So they give you all the struts and things for the front, and the back they give the spring, and they give a cool adapter now that actually has like the little eye bolt in the center of where the air ride would go in for the OEM rear lower control arms. So you don't need to get an E350 lower control arm to fit it, which is awesome. So I went ahead and yeah, I want to order those soon because I'm getting real tired of that sagging down. It's getting really annoying, and I know they got leaks in them for sure. And I just kind of want to eliminate all the air ride stuff because it's just not worth it on a older car like this. It's just not for me, it's not a really reliable suspension. But other than that, and I ordered a catch can. I did. Someone just messaged, left a comment and said about a catch can, and I thought about it for a little while before, but haven't really thought again. And then I realized, oh yeah, this thing does actually eat a lot of oil in the. There's a good bit of oil that lays around in there in the charge pipe, or the Y pipe underneath there. So I went ahead and I ordered one. I ordered like a cheapo one, so I'll be able to route some new lines and just kind of stuff it down in here and eliminate all the oil consumption like that, which will help. And also, I had I don't know if I mentioned it before, but there was a leak. I didn't know it was a boost leak, but it was at this metal tubing that goes into the supercharger, and it was actually bad. But here's the old one. So I don't know if you guys can see that. I tried fixing it before, but it was just so bad that it just no longer sealed. And I did a smoke test, and it was coming out right through there, so it was leaking pretty bad. But I went ahead and I ordered a brand new one. So I was able to find it, but it was a little bit of work. But they Mercedes changed the part number on that plug. It's called a plug. I don't know why they call it a plug, but that's what it is. But here is the part number. I don't know if I can straighten this out here. I can't think if that's a. Yeah, it's a 00. So that's a 00 right there. So 112-031-0033. It's a plug. So that's the new part number for that little plug, because it is no longer the original, which is this one. I don't know if I can see this. But guys, yeah, 112-142-0055. That is the old part number and no longer exists. So if you're looking for one of the new plugs, and it is actually quite difficult to put in if you pop that one out. I actually used this like a socket with like a Torx bit on the end of it, but it was like tapered enough that it fit snugly into it and held on. So I was able to use an extension then to put on it, and then be able to just stuff it in. But it was actually it's a very, very, very snug fit to put on that. Just so you guys know. But I believe that was my overall my boost leak. So I got that. That one's installed now too. So hopefully all this is taken care of as of now. I'm gonna drive the car. Then I might just get some sticky tires for the summer, which I'm gonna probably get the R888Rs, and we can actually get some 0 to 60 times, and we'll see if the drive shaft or U-joint or whatever decides to go. I know I will have to get some flex discs on both sides of the drive shaft eventually. I know those are old and they're getting kind of brittle too. So the more power we add, the more issues down the road we're gonna have with things like that. But nonetheless, we'll fix it once we get there. But yeah, guys, I just wanted to give you guys a little rundown of everything that I've been doing to the car. And yeah, it's been a little bit of time, but hopefully I'll have some more videos out here for you guys soon. If you like the videos, subscribe if you're not, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.